struggle for me. Don't pull up at 6 a.m. to cuddle with me. You know how I like it when you loving on me. I don't wanna die for them to miss me. Yes, I see the things that they wishing on me. Hope I got some brothers that outlive me. They gon' tell the story, shit was different with me. Hey guys! Welcome back to my channel. Why? Today, I'm gonna be talking about, you already know, the time I got arrested. I don't even know where to start. Okay. I'm not a bad person. I'm not a bad person, so don't think that about me because I'm really not. Two, I had no reason to get arrested. Okay, I did, but I didn't, but whatever. Okay, so, it all started when... No, I'm kidding. I was on my way to basketball practice. I literally had just turned 18. Why is this happening? I'm on my way to practice by Jamaica Suffin, which is really ghetto, if you ask me. Whatever. It is ghetto. Whatever. So, I'm on my way to Jamaica Suffin to go to my practice, and we're on the bus. I'm with all my teammates, blah, 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 mess around. But we're not being, listening to me. I hate when people listen to me. We're not being loud or disruptive or anything, whatever. So we get off the bus and we have to wait for another bus. While we're waiting for our second bus, we go into McDonald's? No, it was Wendy's. We go into Wendy's. So we go into Wendy's and there's a bunch of kids there. And Jamaica Suffin is also by a precinct. So there's also cops there. So there's a bunch of us in the freaking, in Wendy's, and they kicked us out. They were just everybody get out, because we weren't buying anything. We were just staying in there. But it was ugly out and it was cold. Just let us stay in there. They kick us out, and then as when you kick a group of kids out, they're all gonna migrate to the next place. All of them say they're just gonna go to the next place. So their next place was McDonald's. Why the hell am I gonna go follow them to McDonald's? Let me know. Why am I gonna go to McDonald's? So I'm on the phone with my mom, and I'm not moving from Wendy's because they're just going to kick me out of McDonald's. That's so dumb, so pointless, so stupid. I'm on the phone with my mom, and then three girl cops just approach me. And they're like, what did they say to me? They say, you need to move from here. And I was in front of Wendy's, and I was just I don't understand why. And they were just give me your ID. And I was like, no. Because why? Why are you asking for my ID? I didn't do nothing. What was I doing? Was I waving around a gun? Let me know. So, whatever. They were give me your ID. And I was like, what do I need to give it for? I'm still on the phone with my mom. And I'm just not listening to her. So then all of a sudden, I don't even know. All of a sudden, they're grab her. And they just grab me. They fucking flung my arms behind. 50 cops just swarmed. And I was just wait, what's really going on? So then I'm still holding my phone back here, and they're trying to rip my phone out of my hand. In the meantime, my friend is just yo, what's going on? What are you doing? Let go of her. There's a huge crowd around me. So I just I know I blacked out because I always black out when shit's going on. And I'm just get off of me. Why are you touching me? Get off of me. Bugging out because they really had no reason to put their hands on me. Because they didn't want to give me my ID. That's why. It's mad stupid. I don't know. This story just gets me so freaking mad, but then it's also funny because you'll see why. So, they cuffed me up. Did I say they cuffed me up? They put me in cuffs. Whatever. I don't freaking know. I'm not a jailbird. Now, they're pushing my back in. So, as they're pushing my back in, my body's like this, and my shoulders are hurting a little bit. My shoulders are hurting. So, they push me up against the glass window of Wendy's now. And I'm are we serious right now? There are 50 of you. I'm one 18-year-old girl. What the hell am I doing? Because I didn't want to give you my ID? They just wanted to get an arrest. They really did. So, whatever. Then they grabbed my phone out of my hand. I don't know if I said that already, but yeah, they grabbed my phone out of my hand. And they took all my stuff. So then my friend Kayla's just you know what? I'm going to tell them. I'm going to call your mom. Don't worry. Blah, blah, blah. I'm okay, whatever. So then they put me in the car, and oh my God, they were just so rude. And I didn't say anything. I didn't say nothing. But they were treating me like I was literally a freaking a criminal. They were just oh yeah, how old are you? what are you doing? Why wouldn't you just give your thing? I'm just like, yo, please be quiet. Like, I don't even want to talk to you guys, please, because there's no reason for me to be getting arrested right now. So I didn't really say anything to them. I was pissed, bro, just thinking about this. Like, if I was in a situation, they're gonna freaking break out of those freaking cuffs. So now they bring me to the precinct, right? They bring me to the precinct, they get me out, and the arresting officer goes, yeah, I got this little bitch. And I turned around, I said, what the fuck you call me? And then she was like, shut up. And I was like, oh my God, you're so lucky I'm in these cuffs right now. Like, first of all, she was literally shorter than me, skinnier than me. I could have easily knocked her out. Like, she's, if I ever see her again, like, it's on site. So then they bring me in and they bring me to, like, I guess the head. I don't even know. And they were just like, oh yeah, you got arrested. They were so hyped that this girl made an arrest. They were just like, oh yeah, well, how old are you? I was like 18. And they were just like, oh good, so you don't need mommy or daddy. Like, they were just so disgusting. I can't even explain to you how disgusting they were. It was ridiculous. So now they put me in the holding cell, and now I'm with a homeless person. I'm with another girl. I'm with two other people. One lady's talking her head off to me. She's like a crackhead talking her head off to me. And then another one is just homeless, like sitting there twitching and shit. And I'm just like, yo, I can't believe I'm in this situation right now. So many people came up to the holding cell and was asking me, like, what are you here for? What did you do? Like, they were so confused that I was in here. Like, first of all, I'm definitely not the type of girl to get arrested. Like, I guess. But yeah, they were just like, oh, what did you do? What did you? And I was like, they asked me for my ID, and I said no, because they wanted to kick me off of Wendy's. They kicked me out of Wendy's, off of Wendy's property. So I don't understand. They take my fingerprint, they take my information, blah, 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 blah. And I was just like, yo, honestly, like, let me just get out of here, right? So I'm sitting there waiting all patient. I think like 2 hours passed. Then all of a sudden, I hear my dad. Y'all already know how that goes. Y'all already know from the last story. You already know how that goes. My dad comes in and I hear him. He's like, where's my daughter? I want my daughter out of here. Get my daughter. He just starts bugging like, where's my daughter? Get my daughter out of here. Da da da. She's freaking 18. She was on her way to practice. Like, just saying all this stuff. And they were just like, I'm sorry, we can't let her out. Yeah, you could. You guys just wanted to be fucking bitches. Yeah, then, like, my dad just keeps screaming, and then I start, like, losing my shit, and I'm on the freaking bars, I'm like, let me out! Let me out! Yeah, I'm just like, let me out of here! Let me out! Why won't you just let me out? And they're like, laughing at me, they're like, we can't let you out. I'm like, you're a fucking piece of shit. So then, whatever. My dad eventually left, because there's not much he can do, honestly. So then, yeah, so I'm just sitting there, like, waiting, like, when the hell am I gonna get out of here? Like, tick-tock, 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 tick-tock. Like, when am I gonna get out? So then, they call me. They're like, Andrea, because ha ha ha, that's my first name. My name isn't Kiara. That's my middle name. So yeah, they're like, Andrea Castro, da da. So they call me out, and I'm thinking I'm ready to go home. No. They take me to Central Booking. I didn't know what the fuck was going on. I didn't even know what Central Booking was. Never even heard of Central Booking. Didn't know what it was. And they're taking me there. And I'm like, where am I going? And they're like, you're going to Central Booking. I'm like, what is that? Like, that's how you know I'm innocent as hell. I didn't know what the hell that is. They were just like, you'll see a judge there, and then you'll get out. And I'm like, what the fuck am I seeing a judge for? Because I didn't want to give you my ID? You wanted my ID? You want it? Have it. Have my ID. I'm on my way to Central Booking, and now there's another crackhead next to me, and then there's another crackhead in front of me. Then I was thinking all the ways to get out. I really was. I don't know where this specific scene was from that I'm thinking of. The Purge 2. I don't know. But the guy is in handcuffs behind, and he, like, breaks out of the handcuffs, but he, like, breaks his thumb. So I was like, honestly, I'm going to have to break my thumb right now. I'm going to have to break my thumb because I need to get out of here. Meanwhile, I'm in a moving vehicle van, says police department on it. Like, where are you going, Kiara? Whatever. I was just trying to get out of there. I was very nervous. But then I was also trying to play it hard because, like, I can't look scared. I can't look like no bitch. I get into Central Bookings, and there's literally, like, beds on the floor. There's already people in there. There's one phone to make calls from. I don't know anyone's number but my mom's. So I get in there, and then the fucking arresting officer tries to be nice to me. The one that called me a little bitch. I was like, get the fuck away from me before I fucking backhand the shit out of you. Like, you lucky I can't get out of these cuffs just a second, because once you get in there, they take off your cuffs, right? So yeah, so there's beds, one phone call, and then there's a little bathroom with no door. I was not okay. I'm surprised I didn't freaking have an anxiety attack or something, but I was just not okay. So I'm waiting to use the phone. Oh my god, this is when the story gets funny. Like, it starts getting funny. So I'm in there, and there's some girl talking on the phone for mad long. I wish I could remember like exactly word for what she was saying, because that shit was hysterical. But she was on the phone and she was like, yeah, he called the cops on me, girl. He lucky I don't beat his ass again. And then 5 minutes later she'd be like, but he knows I love him. Like, I love him. Hang up. Call the man she was talking about. And she was like, I love you. And then she's like, oh, you gonna fuck me up? You lucky I don't beat your fucking ass. When I get out of here, I'm gonna beat your fucking ass. Like, she's just talking mad shit. And I'm just like, yo, what the hell's going on? So then it's my turn to make a phone call. I call my mom. I'm like, hey, mom. She's like, oh my god, are you okay? I need so many calls. I'm like, I'm fine, girl. I'm really, really fine. Like, as soon as I say I'm fine, some girl is walking in, like, with an officer or whatever. She's arrested. She has a black eye, scratches, and she just looks very scary. So I'm like, oh shit, mom, I'm gonna have to defend myself in here. She's like, what are you talking about? I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna have to kick someone's ass. And then she's like, what are you talking about? What happened? I'm like, some girl with a black eye, she's crazy, like, she wanna beat my ass. Then I'm like, okay, tell me Aileen's number, which is my best friend. You guys already know that if you saw my video. If you didn't, you need to go back and watch it, because it's fake as hell. So yeah, so I'm like, give me Aileen's number. So she's reading it to me, but the thing is, I ain't got no paper to write. I ain't got no pencil to write with. So I had to do some ghetto shit. I'm just kidding. I had to memorize the numbers. So like, I was sitting on a stool. So she was like, okay, like, say it was 39396. I was like 396. I was remembering the placement of the numbers. So I hung up, called Aileen, and then I'm like, Aileen, I'm in jail. Wasn't jail, but like, whatever, like, what do you call central booking? She wouldn't know what central booking is either. So I'm like, I'm in jail. And she's like, what's up? What are you doing? Whose phone is this? I'm like, no, seriously, like, I'm in jail right now. I just got arrested. And she's like, oh my god, Carol, okay, like, I get it. What's up? I'm like, bitch, I'm really not playing. Like, I really just got arrested. And then she's like, wait, you're serious? I'm like, bro, I'm in central bookings right now with a bunch of people I don't freaking know. I could die. So she's just like, oh my god, what happened? Then she starts freaking out. And I'm like, all right, bitch. So I had to tell her the story. You already know what happened. The arresting officer was stupid. That's it. So then I'm like, okay, you gotta call Connor for me. And she's like, okay, on it right now. Mind you, side note, my boyfriend was deployed at this time. His little angel got arrested. She calls Connor, and she's like, Connor, I'm still on the phone, by the way. She's on her laptop calling Connor. And I'm on the phone, and I'm on speaker. So I'm like, babe. He's like, what's going on? It's like 4 o'clock in the morning over there. He's like, what's going on? I'm like, I'm in central booking. I got arrested. This nigga wakes up immediately. He's like, what? What are you talking about? Told him the story again. He's like, oh my god, babe. Why wouldn't you just listen to them? I didn't want to listen because cops are rude. Well, some cops are. Sorry. So then I get off the phone. Everyone knows at this point. I'm just kidding. No one freaking knows. I should have been in school. They're calling people to, like, get out, like, and go see the judge and whatever. And they're just not calling my name. So I was just like, all right, like, time's passing. When am I gonna, whatever. I call my mom. I'm like, Mom, they literally haven't even called my name yet. And she's like, Kiara, you're gonna have to stay the night there. What did you just say?
What?
I was just like, I'm staying the night. What are you talking about? Just kidding. I didn't cry once. She thought I was gonna cry. She was like, don't cry, please. Hold it together. Don't look like you're weak. You have to look strong. I'm like, Ma, no one's gonna cry. Like, I'm literally okay. I make friends with some girl. Some girl got arrested because she was crossing through the train. How do I say this? Like, she was switching trains. The train wasn't in motion. It was stopping. Like, it was already stopped at a stop. And she was crossing through, and the cops arrested her. She was so sad. I felt so bad for her. She was just like, I can't believe I'm in central bookings right now. I was on my way to pick up my daughter. And, like, I felt so bad because, like, it's ridiculous that these cops just make arrests for no reason. I understand it's illegal, but at the same time, you don't have to put us through central booking. Like, we could have just gotten a holding cell and got out after. Like, it's not that serious. You really put us through some shit for no reason. But whatever. You taught us a lesson, right? Bitch, come back at me. Little arresting officer. Yeah. So, I'm about to spend the night. And before we go to sleep, everyone gets a box of cereal and a piece of bread and milk. It was fucking disgusting. I was like, are we serious right now? Like, this is what I'm eating. Fucking hungry. Didn't even get to get Wendy's. So then, they gave me the box of cereal. It tasted like cardboard. The bread was worse. So I was just like, bro, I can't. So I just left it there. The girl that had the black eye picked it up, ate it. I was like, do you think, girl, you can have whatever you want. You want milk too? Have it. I don't even like milk. It's the next day, and they finally move us all into, oh no, they don't even move us all. No, they call me, and then they're like, okay, like, let me bring you here. So I'm thinking I'm gonna go see the judge. I'm about to get out. No, I don't even know where it was. I don't freaking know. I don't even know what this is called, but it was before seeing the judge. So now I'm in a smaller room with like 6 people. They were all talking to each other, like being friends and everything, and I was just like, oh, fuck. I can't do this right now. I'm tired. I slept standing up. I couldn't do it. So one girl, she's like, oh, I got arrested for grand larceny and da-da-da. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Some other girl got arrested for hitting people or some shit. She was getting arrested. She was like, yeah, but I'm not going to go to jail. I already know they're going to let me go home. And I'm just like, yo, so why the hell am I in here with you people? Because I didn't get my ID? Crazy. Then some other girl, she's asking me, she's being my friend. Like, I basically just had people to look out for me because they knew, like, how young I was. They were all older people. They were all looking out for me, right? Whatever. So then we get down to the girl with the black eye. She's in the same room as me now, too. And this one lady, was asking her, like, oh, what happened to you, girl? And she's like, she didn't want to tell us. And then she's like, girl, what happened? What happened? You got into a fight? This lady was so funny, like, I can't even tell her. She was so freaking funny. I forgot why she was in there, though. Like, it was such a long time. That was like 3 years ago. But whatever, I forgot. It was funny. She was cool as hell. She had my back. She was asking, she was like, oh, what happened? Basically, we got down to it. She got into a fight. She got into a fight with her boyfriend. And we were just like, oh my God. Like, we literally looked like a little gossip group, like, in lunchtime. Because we were all talking to each other. It was a good time. I can't even lie. It was a good time. Like, I was like, honestly, if I'm going to be in jail, I might as well be with you guys. You know? She was like, oh, did you kick his ass? He put his hands on you. You better kick his ass, girl. You better kick his ass. And I was like, that's right, kick his ass. Nah, I definitely jumped in. I was like, did you kick his ass, though? She was like, yeah, I did. I was like, that's right, girl. And I was scared of you before. You chill as fuck. We were all just, like, sharing our stories. They asked me why I was in there. I was like, because I didn't give my ID to a cop. And they were like, are you serious? That's retarded. This is retarded. That's stupid. This. They all knew that I shouldn't have been in there, especially for especially for overnight. So I'm still waiting to get called. People are, like, leaving before me, and then they finally call my name, and I'm like, yes. Just kidding. I had to go talk to, like, a lawyer. I had to talk to a lawyer, but I forgot what they're called. I don't know. I'm not going to say the wrong word, but I had to talk to a lawyer for me. She asked me what happened. I told her everything flat out. I told her from, like, start to finish, and she was like, okay. She was like, you're not lying, right? I was like, no, what the hell I gotta lie for? I'm in here because I didn't give my ID. A public defender? I think it was a public defender. Yeah, she was the public defender. I'm pretty sure. I don't know. Someone correct me if I'm wrong. You could be like, yo, you're an idiot. It's called blah, blah, blah. But whatever. I think it's public defender. Whatever. So I told her the whole story, and she's like, okay, you're going to be seen by the judge. You plead not guilty. And was it not guilty? I don't know. She just told me to say something, and I listened to her. I was like, okay, whatever you say, I say. They call my name. I get in front of the judge. As soon as I walk out into the courtroom, I see my mom crying. I'm evil, but that was funny. Mom, why are you crying? Why are you crying, girl? I ain't going to jail, girl. I ain't going to jail. Now, like, I was in there for so long that I was, like, starting to think, I was like, damn, maybe I am going to Rikers. Imagine I go to Rikers. I ain't living in Rikers. That's it. Someone's killing me. That's it. This ain't no Hunger Games for me. Someone's gonna kill me. That's it. That's it. Bye bye, Kiara. That's it. Get into the court and I see my mom crying. My dad's just sitting there like, I was like, damn, I'm gonna get my ass beat when I get home. Just kidding. He know I'm a thug. They let me out. Whatever. I got out. I get onto my phone. I start texting everyone. Just kidding. I didn't text everyone. Not a lot of people know that I was arrested. But now the whole world knows. I missed school and everything. Like, they were just like, what's wrong? I had practice. Like, you know, they were just like, what's going on? I was like, sorry, I was arrested. Yeah, that was basically it. Went back to school the next day, like nothing happened. No one ever knew, except for the people that I wanted to tell. But yeah. Overall, that story was just like a little crazy because I never thought I was going to get arrested. But it's okay. It was funny. Now that I look back on it, it was funny. I wish I could remember what everyone was saying to me and what the people were telling me because it was so funny. It was so like surreal. I was like, I can't believe I'm going through this. And then when I got home, my sister was laughing at me. And then she was like, I can't believe you got arrested. Like, y'all, bitch, I got arrested. Fuck with me. What the fuck is this? I don't know, but fuck with me. What's up? That's my story. And I hope you guys enjoy it. And if you do, you should definitely like, comment, and subscribe. If not, don't watch my shit. I'm going to have a story time pretty soon again, but I'm also going to do Let's Talk About It. I think that's going to be my next video. My next video is going to be Let's Talk About It, so stay tuned, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys soon. Thug life. Without 40 Ollie, there be no me. Imagine if I never met the broskies. God's plan.